Hey guys, welcome back. It's Seb from Buzzer Beater Cards, and it's good to catch up with you all once again over our love for hunting Michael Jordan inserts. And I know it's been a little while, I think just close to 2 months since my last video, but I've got something very special. It's another mystery box, as well as some loose packs that I managed to purchase as well in tandem. So collectively we have 34. That's right, 34 packs from 1992 all the way up to 2008, and we are hunting Michael Jordan inserts. Some big time inserts and some possible, I don't know if I ever want to say it, autographs and precious metal gems, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be that lucky. But if I am, holy cow. But yeah, let's get stuck into it. It's 34 packs, like I said. So it's a few packs to go through, and I just want to say thank you very much to Tim, who's supplied these packs, most of these packs for me again from Australia. So great to support our Aussies, especially knowing how hard it is to get Michael Jordan packs or basketball packs. So we are going to start with actually we're going to start with these two. That's right, not Michael Jordan. Just so happened though, today, it's Saturday, I visited a local card shop in Perth, in Morley, and I thought I'd just try my hand at something very random, since I was planning on doing these pack openings tonight. So without further ado, I'm just gonna introduce you to this beer. It's a Pulsar Nipa. Anything with a Pulsar Nipa. Area 51, very cool design, and I like it because it's from Western Australia. That's where I am, so Perth, Western Australia. And yeah, as you know, I do like to enjoy my downtime, opening up and hunting Jordans and inserts and anything juicy with a nice beverage. Not bad, not bad. Not a heavy taste, not too strong. So nice subtle tones of fruitiness through that. I rate it. So let's go and just give a quick look at these ones. I'm not a baseball collector whatsoever. I just like to dabble and see, you know, if I am one of those novice, you know, first time lucky kind of pack openers. I don't think there's anything decent in here. George, Spencer, Joey, Bart, Nolan, something or other, Jacob, and Freddie Freeman. Yeah, nothing on the back. No autographs. Thought maybe a Fernando Tatis or a Mike Trout auto might come in handy. So that's not a great start. But maybe we might pull a Jude Bellingham or an Erling Haaland, or maybe a Lionel Messi autograph or superfractor from this 2020-2021 Top Stadium Chrome set. We start with a Fernando Torres, beautiful card stock, I have to say. We've got a Hakimi, quite a heavy card stock, I have to say. We do have a Marcus Thuram. So this is, I think, a Champions League set. Only the clubs that made it into the Champions League. We've got a Timo Werner and a Federico Valverde. And then we finish with a nice looking Tyler Adams. I don't know what that is, but it is numbered to 199. So just a parallel, I suppose. Just happened to be numbered as well. Anyway, we'll put those to the side because although we didn't pull anything too fancy, we know we are going to strike lucky with one of these bad boys. Alrighty, so we are going to start with Series 2, because Series 2, as we know, that's the series that you want if you want to have any chance of pulling a Jordan theme team or a Shaq rookie year theme team. So not to be chasing Series 1s unless you're going for other sort of cards in there, not necessarily Michael Jordan, but we want the Jordan in here. Alright, the cards are coming apart pretty well. So we've got Bob McCann, Juwan Farrell, I don't know who that is, nor this gentleman. We do have a Scottie Pippen, and that's a nice Scottie Pippen. Always good to get Jordan's partner in crime. And we've got the members' choice of the former number one draft pick, Patrick Ewing. Alrighty. So you would have seen in previous videos, I've done a few mystery boxes. And I've done quite a few of these packs as well. Bobby Fields, David Wood, Mario Ellie, James Worthy, I think he was also a number one draft pick. And we've got a Robert Horry rookie card. Noting as well the condition of these cards are absolutely beautiful. So they've been coming apart very nicely. So that's a nice start. Hopefully we can continue that on. So we've got our second pack of 92 Top Stadium Club, Series 2. Can we this time pull a banger? Let's see, who do we have? Matt Geiger. Another Dwayne Caswell, whatever his name is. Larry Stewart. A Dominic Wilkins Members' Choice. Mark Akers, Lorenzo Williams, Terry Davies, Chuck Brown, Wayman Tisdale, I think that's a Stockton. Yep. Clyde Drexler. And I think he's just going over Karl Malone in that one. For the easy layup. Not so easy layup when you're facing Karl Malone. Yeah, so as in previous videos, we'll put progressively the two best cards on the aisle. Hopefully by the end of the night, the aisles will be loaded with absolute fire. Hasn't necessarily been the case before. However, that could change. So yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday night here in Perth. Another beautiful day, beautiful weather, the best place to live in my opinion. Chuck Person, if you would like to live somewhere that has a just a fairly consistent level of, we haven't got the members' choice yet, I don't think. A consistent level of weather and good weather, that is, come to Perth, even just for a visit. Don't think we got the members' choice. I thought there were at least one per pack. Yeah, but no Bane anyway, and no MJ in that. So we keep moving on. And as you can see by the colour, if you have grown up with a love for Michael Jordan cards in the 90s, you will recognise that very distinctive purple foil. We are chasing from Series 2, the Rebound Kings. And yes, after this, after we pull the Michael Jordan Rebound King, we will be chasing the Michael Jordan Scoring Kings. That's right. Now this is not a great sign. This is fairly bricked, unfortunately. Oof. All right, let's see how we go. Trying to find the loose areas of the card, just the weakest parts of the card when they're this bricked. Herbie Hawkins, let's have a look. Hopefully no MJ, Andrew Lang. They're sort of coming apart relatively okay, even though they are pretty bricked. Just sort of holding it like this, I mean. Mark Price, the USA card. And we have our insert, which is the Dino Raja All Rookie. There we go. We've got ourselves the checklist. David Wesley. And a Kevin Thompson. So yeah, sometimes you do have to pull apart bricked packs from the back. It can be a little bit easier, and you can kind of see like the condition, generally speaking, when I did it that way. They all came apart pretty well. It looked pretty scary at the start, but not too bad after all. All right, we've got our second pack. Now I'm pretty sure the Rebound, Power in the Key, sorry, insert had harder odds to pull than the more popular Scoring Kings insert, strangely enough. So yeah, you do get other quite cool inserts from this series too, including Rebound Kings, All Rookies, Famous Nicknames, Inside Outside, Power in the Key, which some of those actually you can pull the Jordan from one of those inserts as well. Sam Green, Vincent Askew, Sleepy Floyd, Kevin Duckworth, a Dan Marley USA card, and there should be the insert just in front of it, and it's a Pink Panther, Tony Kukoc. I didn't realise Kukoc had his nickname was Pink Panther. That's 1 out of 5 pack odds, that one. Then we have Derek Strong, Greg Graham, Checklist, Joe Courtney, Judd Bushler, Chris Mills, and yeah, that's it. Not sure it's even worth pulling these apart. But yeah, I mean, if you try from the back, the surface isn't so bad. I don't know, maybe it's just the angle of doing it from the back of the card. Okay, and our last pack of Series 2 to try to get the power and the key. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we get our first card? Yeah, bricked on the aisle. It's got to be worth it. It's got to at least feature MJ, Moses Malone. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. We have, I think that is an inside-outside. Oh no, it's a famous nickname, sorry. The Mailman, Karl Malone. See the condition? Even though it was bricked, pretty beautiful. Strange, but it works, that technique. Now I did leave most of these because they came out at different times. The mystery box that I got from Tim arrived at a different time to the loose packs that I got from just the internet. Wow, this one is, I don't know, I just got to go from the corner. Steve Kerr. And whoever that gentleman is. Alrighty, so nothing significant just yet, but that could all change with 3 packs of this Series 1, and we are chasing some big time inserts, and that includes Scoring Kings. That includes the All-NBA card and the Ultra All-Defensive Team, which feature Jordan. And they're not easy cards to get as well. 1 out of 24 for the All-Defensive Team. Pack odds. The All-NBA is 1 out of 16. And the Scoring Kings is 1 out of 36. And on the back of the pack, that's where they put the insert. Strange, but that's how it is. So you can get on here the All-NBA insert, 1 out of 16, the Jordan. But we've got Grandmama. Now hopefully these are a little bit looser. They sort of feel a little bit looser, which is great. So let's quickly roll through these. Avery Johnson, Luther, Dennis, Chris Morris, Tim Perry, Wayman Tisdale, just because Sean Elliott traded to the Pistons, and Doug West, just because that last chase for power and the key, those packs were pretty brick, so we'll try to go through these with a little bit more pace, knowing that the packs aren't so bricked, which is great. Great news. Oh, no, the insert's not on the back, so that could mean we are looking at something good in the middle. D. Brown, Nikki Blaylock, Stacey Ogman, Victor Alexander, Muhammad Abdul-Rauf, Terry Davis, or maybe we won't even get an insert. Terrell Brendan, BJ Armstrong. You're not guaranteed to get an insert per pack anyway, so fortunately that was a dud. We might have to have another swig soon of Area 51. We are trying to channel something as extraordinary, and we have, ladies and gents, we have pulled a Scoring Kings, and unfortunately the Flamin' pack had the Scoring Kings on the back, and they do pack these packs pretty tightly, unfortunately. So there's probably going to be a little bit of surface loss, and you can see that just that corner, because it's packed on the back. But in that being said, the surface is absolutely beautiful. It's just that corner there, because it was on the back of the pack. But otherwise, man, this would have been a great hit. It still is. I mean, 90% of the actual condition of the card looks absolutely fantastic. It's just that ding. That being said, we are going to sleeve that sucker. We've got a Scottie Pippen, and it will go as the inaugural for the night. Scottie Pippen. Hit onto the aisle. Vlade Divac, Mark Jackson, Grant Long. Maybe we might get a Jordan base at least. No, Billy Owens, Gerald, Detlef, Mark Price, Will Perdue, and alright. So that was actually relatively exciting because the Scoring Kings is a pretty historically significant insert. Oh, there goes my knees. I'm just sort of helping myself to some sleeves and some toppies. Man, imagine if that was MJ. Let me just check how many. It's a 10 card set. We had a pretty damn good chance of getting Jordan in this set. So our first hit for tonight is the Patrick Ewing, and I'm just gonna have a celebratory swig. Ah, lovely. Yeah, fantastic. This bodes well. A pretty big insert from the 90s, and we pulled it. Alrighty, so now we are sort of getting towards the pretty lucrative packs. Okay, so we'll start with, check out this, guys, Slam Bams 1998. All right, we are going by year, so let's go with some 97. We've got 3 packs of 97 Topps Stadium Club. So these actually are packs that I pulled. Oh no, not pulled. I purchased just online. So they weren't in the mystery box. But this one, now I don't think this one actually has that many chances of MJ, like the triumvirates and that. You can't, well, we can pull triumvirates. If you know the triumvirates, they got the Luminous, and the Illuminator. Pretty awesome cards to get. They die cut, but I don't think I can get them in. Hey, I don't think I can get them in the MJ, just because it's Series 2, and I think you need to be Series 1 to get a lot of the MJs. That being said, we can get first day issues, and we can get one of a kind, which are numbered out of 150, Never Compromise, and Royal Court for the Jordans. So let's have a quick look. Not that one. What's this? This is NBA Transactions. Very nice shiny card. So unfortunately this pack is a little bit banged up again, just with the corners and such. Loy Vaught. We've got a Sean Rooks, sort of coming apart relatively okay, but it's more that just the cards are a little bit bent from however they were stored. So that's Kevin Garnett. Quite a nice surface though. But yeah, look at the just the edges and the corners. Just however they were stored, they were just sort of a little bit bent out of shape, unfortunately. And a Dan Marley. Don't know what, that must be an insert. Jim Jackson. Man, look at those guns. Whew. Hectic. So yeah, this particular pack, not a lot of MJs, PMJs, but if you can get even just the MJ with that one-of-a-kind stamp, or the first issue stamp, or the one-of-a-kind foil and numbering, I mean, they are huge cards. So we've got another one of these NBA transactions, Antonio McDyess. Don't know what that is. It's an NBA draft. Ron Mercer, both foily, very foily. Calvert Cheney, Stacey Ogman, Tracy Murray, Doug West. Okie dokes. I think I bought these just because they were a little bit cheaper, and I think that's just because, yeah, this is not the as desirable series to get, series 2. Hey, we got a King of we've got a Royal Court insert. That's actually a pretty decent insert. I think, what, no, 1 out of 12, but this we could have got the Jordan of it, for sure. Really terrific condition overall. I don't actually have the Jordan of this. I wish I did. But because we could have got Jordan in it, and we didn't, but we still got the insert, I shall put this on the aisle. There you go. We've got a Dennis Rodman. He's just got the funniest action photos. David Wingate, Billy Owens, Mark Jackson, and Rex Chapman. They're very glossy cards, these ones, so I hope they don't sort of slip around on my table. Okay, so next up we shall look at 4 packs of Topps Series 2. Now let me just check my phone. 1997 Topps Series 2. We should be looking for Clutch Time, that has Jordan, Generations die cut, and Generations die cut refractor, that also has Jordan. That's 1 out of 144 packs, 144 packs, and Inside Stuff Top 10, which is also a pretty reasonable insert. It has a fairly high pack odds, that one, Inside Stuff Top 10, sorry, 1 out of 36. Okay, so the packs are coming apart. Alrighty, let's see. Can we get something magical? PJ Brown. Let's have a look at the back. We got Mario Ellie. Pretty awesome card stock, I have to say. I like the photo. Just the colors and the bleeding, I guess, onto the card is quite nice. Derek Anderson and Lorenzen Wright. I do that only because of that. It's a relatively bricked pack, so we'll try again. Lorenzen Wright from the back this time. Alan Henderson. We've got a Glenn Rice. Michael Finley. So yeah, as you can sort of see, if you do have a brick pack, try to avoid pulling it from the the front, try to just go from the back. It's a little bit easier in my opinion, and the cards sort of, for the most part, until now, come apart a little bit easier. Ron Mercer, Mark Price. Yeah, nothing happening. Unfortunately, no Generations die cut out of that. No clutch time. Come on now. We haven't actually cited any Michael Jordan cards yet, which is a little bit of a worry. This is a Jordan hunting night. We've got Chris Charles. We've got a Gary Payton. Nice card there. And we've got a Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. Cards are coming apart pretty nice. No surface damage on any. Okay, we'll continue from the back. We do have an insert. It's not a Generations die cut. Bobby Jackson, a Lou Vort, Sean Kemp. Okay, come on. Who do we have? What do we have? We have a Tim Thomas, I think. And he is not wanting to come out at all. Wowza. And there is very little room to budge, unfortunately. This is not going to be a pleasant experience, Tim Thomas. At least not for... Oof. Yeah, look, that's not going... Oof, can you hear that? That's not really going anywhere in a hurry. Oh, my God. It's actually a really cool looking card. It's new school. Nice foil there. Unfortunately, it's a busted up card, so that will end up going into my charity bins. Not charity bins, charity giveaways. When I make a sale. I like that speckle. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's it's a shame. Also for the actual insert design, I think, not so much for the player or anything like that. All right, we have a Grant Hill insert. We have a Grant Hill insert. If we go straight to it, it's a Destiny. Wow, pretty cool. Excellent foil condition. The front. Yeah, look, the corners unfortunately aren't the best, just because, yeah, the packs probably weren't stored so great, or, you know, they were probably very tightly packed into the box itself. But it is a pretty cool insert. I think you can actually get the Kobe Bryant as well from that. All right, let's try to get through this a little bit faster now. I keep saying that, but it's not happening. Timmy Duncan, that's a nice card. Greg Ostertag. Yeah, I think the rest of this will just be base cards, right? Larry Johnson, Hershey Hawkins, with the worm trying to block him. Probably did, knowing the worm. Okay, so we've got our last pack. Ooh, can we actually see Jordan come out to play? Come on, Jordan. I know you like basketball. And we love you playing. Oh, we have a Generations. No, is this Generations? I think it is Generations. This is the Grant Hill night. Wow, check that bad boy out. Generations, my very first. And it is in pretty terrific condition. It's not the refractor though, unfortunately. If it was, that would have been pretty phenomenal. Wow. That's a pretty good card. That is a pretty good card. Don't know what the pack odds is. I think probably 1 out of 36 or something like that. Probably. Now, I'd say that Generations will probably trump Royal Court. Yeah, let's go with that. That's awesome. We have actually pulled some pretty nice inserts tonight. Let's smash through this. Tyrone Hill. Luke Longley, nice Aussie. Ahmed Abdul-Roff. Anthony Hardaway. Isaac Austin. Cool, that's awesome. All right, so out of those 4 packs, we actually pulled 3 decent inserts, or at least 2 decent inserts in the Destiny and the Generations. And then we also pulled a nice sort of new school rookie type of insert. So we are going to go next into 1998. Now these are pretty big packs, so I'm just going to swap them around for some more tops. Let's get through these tops. We know we can get Apparitions, Round Ball, Royalty, Season's Best as well. Alright, so all of those come with an MJ potentially in that checklist. So let's go. Let's do this. We can do it. Oh, we do have a Round Ball Royalty. It just kind of separated the pack really well. Now, can this be Jordan? Please, please, please. Let's just go and look into it. Michael Jordan, come on, let's channel. MJ. Oh, Mitch Richmond. He is a scoring king in my opinion. He is a sensational player. Mitch Richmond, and still got the peel on it. We do have a Tim Duncan on the back. So let's try to... Oh, that's fantastic. It comes apart really well. That's a beautiful photo of Timmy D. Oh, we are pulling some absolutely awesome inserts tonight. That Round Ball Royalty, that is 1 out of 36. It's a 20 card set as well. Man, I feel like I should be putting this on the aisle as well. This is a tough night. I love how it's still got the peel on. Actually, that's my favorite when collecting any type of Jordans, particularly. I prefer it to have the peel. Gives me a bit more confidence that the condition is of the surface is in tippy-top condition. Alrighty, so let's keep cracking. The card's coming apart pretty well, so not too... yeah, pretty happy with that. So we've got whoever they are. Joe Smith. Eddie Jones on the back. Come on now, can we get at least an MJ? Dan Marley. Hey, we did get at least an MJ. Beautiful. We've got his base card. Number 23. No, number 77. Check that out. Beautiful condition too. Oh, this has been... Oh, this is a very, very enjoyable mystery box, mystery pack night of nights. That's awesome. Wow, we have got some... We are building some absolute bangers from tonight. Okay, I'm running out of top loaders, incredibly. Okay, so we are going into pack number 2. No, 3, sorry. Maybe, yeah, 3, no, 2. Okay, what can we get? What can we get? We've got his partner in crime, Luke Longley, and check that out. That's a Shadow Jordan on the back. This card sort of split in half there. Made me think that there was an insert again in the middle. Okay, come on now. Let's see, what else can we get? Oh no, that's Mookie Blaylock. We got the checklist. Okay. Nate McMillan. Alonzo Mourning. Tommy G. And Chris Mullen. Okay, that's all right. That's a fun set. Series 1, 1998 tops. It's the last pack. I wish I had more. Now the packs are sort of coming apart very easily. They're sort of very brittle. The age is just probably the main determinant of that. Mookie Blaylock. We've got another checklist. Detlef Schrempf. Just a reliable shooter, Detlef, wasn't he? This dude here, Tariq. Jaren Jackson. I think this will just be full of base cards, unfortunately. You'll get that. Keith Van Horn. More often than not. Rasheed Wallace and Jaren Jackson. Cool. All right. But we did pull the base MJ. And we did pull a round ball royalty from that 98 tops. That's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking it's running through my head. Okay, whether I should put one of those on the aisle instead. Now Upper Deck, Upper Deck UD choice. We are chasing the Star Quest Gold. Pretty wild type of card to get if you can get it. Yeah, huge. Absolutely huge. Bear with me. Yeah, it's numbered out of 100, Star Quest Gold. All right. It is we got the blue, which is the most common blue, basically. Okay. Who do we get? Donyell Marshall. So our next best bet, it's a checklist. It's a draw your own thingy. It's not worth it. The next best bet is to actually try to get what's known as a choice reserve or a prime choice reserve. The prime is serial numbered as well. Out of 100. Allen Houston. Stockton. Hey, we got one of these weird, funny head things. Mike Jackson. So strange. Yeah, no, I don't think we got any choice reserve cards, let alone prime choice. You sort of see it across the front there. Chris Gatling, no. Unlucky. They are generally pretty expensive packs, those ones. All right, the big one, Slam Bams. We got 4 of these bad boys. Woo! Thank you, Tim. I really appreciate that. At least I think I got them from Tim. I might have got these ones loose on eBay as well, actually. Come to think of it. Okay, so this you would have seen me open quite a few times throughout my journey. We can get starting 5, super short print out of 5. Imagine getting the Jordan out of 5 of that. Okay, we're gonna have to go from the back with this. Oof, it's not looking ideal, but we might have something in the middle. So I'm kind of worried about that. Oh, it's a shout out. That's all right. Okay. Yeah, this is very bricked. Super bricked. Ah, mate, this one reminds me of that nightmare that I had. Oof, oof, I'm just gonna have to, unfortunately. There is no way out of that scenario. Corey, Marcus, hopefully for my peace of mind, there's just absolute garbage. Chauncey Billups and Elliot Perry. No starting fives. Let's just double check that. Might still be worth something if you can get a starting five parallel. Nah, not at all. That was rubbish. That's going straight into the garbage bin. And it's really bent as well. So I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have got this from Tim. I would have got this online. I'm pretty confident of that. So that's the luck of the draw sometimes. Getting cards. Look at that. Had to do that with a bit of force. Grant Hill. Oh my god. It's been a Grant Hill kind of night. We've put a couple of bangers of his. Yeah, we got one Pump Up the Jam. Oof. Yeah, look. They'll just go straight into the bin. Man, these are Slam Bam packs. Packs that you can get Slam Bams out of. That is a huge insert in the hobby. Slam Bam. Good God. They're numbered out of 100 as well. Let's hope not all of them are like that. Okay, shout outs. Okay, this is sort of coming apart reasonably okay. Kerry Kittles, Michael Finley, Tracy Murray, shout outs Antoine Walker, Danielle, Sean Bradley, Bimbo Coles, and Keith something or other. Stepping out, Detlef Schrempf. Chris Robinson. Cool. It is what it is. Third pack of these. Come on. It's Tim Thomas again, mate. Isaiah Ryder. Gary Payton. Hakeem Olajuwon. No starting five parallels. Yeah, you got to keep an eye out, eh? Starting five parallels. They're worth a lot. But they're very subtle on how they appear on the actual card. Brent Price. Antonio. Lorenzo. Kind of just want to get through these 98s Skybox Series 1 swiftly now, eh? It's not that enjoyable seeing them come out in that sort of condition. Oh, we've got a Kobe shout out. Yeah, look, oh, it's not too bad. No, I lie. It's not so great either. Okay, so no bangers. It doesn't look like anyway, so that's okay, I guess, when the card condition is coming apart so horrendously. We've got a Pump Up the Jam, Penny, D Brown. Yeah, look, it is what it is. Alonzo, oof. Karl Malone, Scott Pollard. This must be not very enjoyable for you guys to hear and see, but that is the risk sometimes you take. Putting this sort of content together for packs that are super old. Okay, now we are going for autograph or memorabilia. Memorabilia or autos of Jordan or Kobe. Woo. We are out of the 1990s and we are in the 2000s. Oh, mate, that last hoops packs, that's rattled me. We were going so well. Okay, just need that drink just to relax the nerves. We've got our spacer. Okay, let's see. Card condition, pretty good. Star rookie, Carlos Boozer for the Cavaliers. Now, these should hypothetically come apart a lot easier, and they are. Devin or Brevin, Eric Montrose, okay, nothing from that. Try again, second time around. These faces are spitting me out because you're supposed to be able to get mem cards out of these packs. John Barry, that dude, man, some difficult to pronounce names. Stacey Ogman, Walt Williams, nothing out of that. Yeah, that 2000 plus time of the NBA was a strange one. However, if we can get Jordan, it will be with him in his Wizards coming out of retirement and joining the Washington Wizards. Game night, I think that's an insert, 1 out of 12. Rashad Willis, whatever his name is. George Lynch. Bobby Sura. That dude. Oof. Rough packs. Okay, so we are going to go hunting now for potential. We are hunting for potential dual auto, or at least autograph. Yeah, dual autos. Jordan and LeBron. Signature Sensations. That's the all-flight team. Those are the main cards of this set. I've got, what is this? Collect the most valuable, Spacer. Quentin Richardson. Grant Hill, playing for Orlando Magic. Morris. Okay. Geez, Chris something or other. Lamar Odom on the back. And then we got, yeah, that's it. Alrighty. Difficult packs to pull big. I suppose that's why if you do happen to persist with these and you pull a coveted, autograph or something like that, I guess that's how you get rewarded. Because I don't reckon there'll be that many people that actually would have enjoyed this set when it came out, just because hardly any inserts, and the players, I guess the checklist is pretty average. But again, yeah, if you persist and you pull an autograph and dual auto of Jordan and LeBron together. That's something else. Alrighty. Now we are down to the last packs, and here we can hit PMG greens. That's right, PMG greens, or PMG reds. PMG greens being the more sought after. First 10 are numbered, are the greens, and the remaining 40 or so are reds. Okie dokes. Kirk Heinrich, Kenyon Martin, Nick Collison, Steve Blake, Kevin Durant. Yeah, right. Forgot about him. Okay, come on now. We've got a LeBron on the back. A close-up to LeBron. That's interesting. I've pulled this card before. Chris Kaman, Udonis Haslem. Yikes! There is a Metal Universe card. Okay. I saw who it was, and it's someone who is nothing to sneeze at. It's a 100 card set for Metal Universe. It's not a PMG though. Nick Young, Francisco something or other, okie dokes, and Chris Kaman. Okay. Okay, look, it's Metal Universe. It doesn't say PMG on the back, but it had a funny sort of material in between the Metal Universe card and the back of this Udonis Haslem. So I'd say that's to protect the surface. Oh, I lie. But yeah, wow, we've got a Metal Universe Carmelo Anthony. I think that must be like a film or something, because you can kind of see the remnants, like, yeah, it's like glue or something, or a glue film. I might try to clean the surface, I think, and see if I can get, like, it comes off, right? This glue material, I think it's to protect the surface. Wow, that's pretty cool, eh? Carmelo Anthony. He just got inducted into, or nominated into the Hall of Fame coming up. Wow, that's an experience. I don't know. Yeah, look, I think you're supposed to clean that off, and it's supposed to protect it. So I'll do that afterwards. But in the meantime, that's a pretty cool card. You can get Jordan out of that as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'll put that here. That was a nice surprise. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Let's keep going. Vince Carter, Jordan Farmer, Ben Wallace, Eddie Curry. Yeah, and then these two. Cool. All right. And then we're down to just these last two, which was very kindly included outside of my mystery box sort of budget by Tim. So that was very nice of him. And yeah, we can definitely pull PMGs out of this. So let's see, what do we get? That's 2021 series. Fresh Foundations, Metallized, Sabrina, and yep, those. Now these aren't valuable cards, but if you can pull a LeBron, a Tiger Woods, or of course a Michael Jordan PNG, red or green, then that changes everything. Okay, so what do we get? No, Naomi, Fresh Foundations. Nah, nothing. That's okay. I've busted so many of those boxes before in the past. Okie dokes. So, how did we go tonight? I'd say we went pretty well. We pulled some pretty awesome inserts. A Metal Universe, Carmelo Anthony, a Round Boy Royalty, not a refractor though, Mitch Richmond, Kings of Royal Court, sorry, Kings of Competition, Carl Malone, a Destiny of Grant Hill, a Generations die cut of Grant Hill, and a Scoring Kings of Patrick Ewing, and only one out of 36 packs really. Only one MJ came out, and it was a base. So yeah, thank you very much. It was a long one, I just realized, but it was a fun one. A lot of hits, as you can see. That was pretty awesome, and yeah, so we'll keep plugging away. I do have coming up 2 boxes of 95 Skybox Premium, Series 1 and Series 2 hobby. So we'll be chasing larger than life Michael Jordan inserts and more Meltdown inserts, hopefully MJ. So tune in for that, and thank you so much for coming back to watch. If you like chasing Michael Jordans from a range of different types of sets, you know, that you don't ordinarily see on YouTube, then yeah, feel welcome to like and subscribe and keep tuning in. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend, and see you soon.